Hey everyone, Aussie Artaku back again, and I'm back with another Dragon Ball review. So today we have Viz Big number 2, which contains volumes 4 through 6. So those are the three volumes that I will be talking about within this video. So again, I'm still really hooked on this series, still think it's absolutely fantastic. So volume 4 was a direct continuation on from volume 3, obviously, where we have Goku and Kuririn making the top 8 in the Tenkaichi Budokai fighting tournament. So volume 4 is just straight up tournament fighting. We see Kuririn get knocked out, and then we see Goku make his way up to the final, where he has to fight against Jackie Chan. Now there's a little bit of a twist with this character. He's not actually Jackie Chan, he's Master Roshi in disguise. And you sort of find out that twist early on, and that's my only sort of slight niggle with this volume. I kind of wish they'd build it up a little bit more and didn't sort of reveal it so fast. I can kind of see why, because all the characters were getting pretty suspicious, especially Yamcha, that Master Roshi wasn't there watching Goku and Kuririn fight, so I can kind of see why they revealed it and Yamcha sort of found out pretty early on, but I kind of wish they'd built that up a little bit more. But all the same, it was a great volume, a lot of great fight scenes with the artwork, so really enjoyed that a lot. Then we go on to volume 5, which was another absolutely fantastic volume. A lot happened in that volume, so it's basically the continuation of Master Roshi and Goku fighting in the final fight at the tournament. Goku loses to Roshi, which I could kind of see coming. It was an epic fight though. They did a lot of really awesome moves, like they both did the Kamehameha move, which was absolutely awesome, and there were a lot of great scenes within the fight, a lot of action. So yeah, Goku loses to Roshi. He then decides to go on his search again for the Dragon Balls, so he continues on with that. Then he comes across the Red Ribbon Army, which is basically the major villain at the moment. I'm not sure if they're the major villain continuing on with the series or not, but at the moment the big villains are the Red Ribbon Army. He comes across Colonel Silver and Full Metal Jacket, which he both defeats them pretty easily. Then he comes across Major Purple, who's a pretty badass looking ninja, and yeah, that's pretty much volume 5. As I said, really enjoyed it. A lot happened, and it was a pretty epic volume. Volume 6 continues on with him trying to defeat Major Purple. Major Purple ends up bringing out an weapon, but it doesn't really turn out to be a weapon. It's a Frankenstein looking guy who's pretty awesome, and he ends up actually turning on Purple and helping Goku out, which is pretty funny. So Goku eventually defeats Purple. He then goes, continues on up the tower. Basically, why he's at the tower is he's trying to save the mayor. So yeah, he defeats Purple, goes up to the last level where the mayor is held captive, and he defeats another character called White, which was pretty epic. Then he saves the mayor, and after that he's continuing on with his search for the Dragon Balls. However, his little Dragon Ball radar has broken, so he goes to Bulma's house to get it fixed. Ends up getting it fixed, and she decides she wants to go on to the adventure with Goku to collect the Dragon Balls again. So they go back to Master Roshi's house, because basically they find that they realise the Dragon Ball is underwater, so they have to go back to Master Roshi to see if he has a underwater vehicle that will allow them to get that Dragon Ball. because Bulma's stupid and she takes her father's little capsules instead of her own. So yeah, and while they're searching for the Dragon Balls, of course the Red Army is still onto them, and they send out a whole bunch of troops to try and eliminate Goku. Goku and Bulma are now underwater trying to retrieve the Dragon Ball. So one lot of the Red Ribbon Army are after them, and then another go to Master Roshi's house thinking that that is their base of operations. So that's where the volume ended. So I'm expecting pretty epic things from volume 7. Another great volume. Again, a lot happened. We see a lot of new characters, and then of course the Bulma and Goku get back together again in search of the Dragon Balls. So yeah, all of these volumes were absolutely fantastic, and the story just seems to be getting more and more interesting, more and more in depth, and just builds and builds and builds. So yeah, after these 3 volumes, I'm still really, really loving the Dragon Ball series a lot. So yeah, until my next Visbig that I review, which will be in the next couple of days or so, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and thank you for watching.